An Ursa Minor with a dual spirit. Now that's something you don't see every day.
Let us go and introduce ourselves.
Yes.
And that's what happened when I jumped into the snow shirtless.
Nate, why do you do these things?
I think we both know the answer to heyo there. I was not expecting to walk in to see this today. Then again, I walk in on a lot of bizarre things.
What is a giant magic sparkly bear doing in a card shop? I am a tremendously wide swallow who had grown to this size to assert his dominance over his brethren. That and I have a lot of fur.
You a fluffy boy. You are both floofy boys.
Nathan.
Right, I'll get on it. So, what brings you to Cartomagica Kingdom? Alrighty, Digi? I'm Nate. What brings you to our lovely card shop here in Manhattan? Oh? Who would you be looking for?
We got tons of people who come here on Fridays for Magic the Gathering and Duel Monsters, so I'm sure we can help you find them. I'm Ryan. I'm the smartest deck builder in all of Equestria, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. Duel spirits?
Sort of. But I thought those were just fictional creatures made up by duelists so they could have an imaginary companion with them when they duel. I, for example, have my Leviathan Dragon. Bird brain, you can sense when Nate's about to attack if you can't sense me.
Quiet down, Randy Savage. Judging on your tone, this isn't the first time you've gone looking for people with dual spirits, have you? Thunder Dragon Colossus? Damn, that's a pretty powerful dual spirit to have. And a really douchey one considering what Colossus does. Do you think any of us may have dual spirits? And why would you say that?
Honestly, I'm surprised you can feel anything at all at your childish age.
No need to be so rude, Exodius. Maybe flex some of your powers so we can feel it better. Alright, Exodius, you can stop flexing now. I think the baby dragon has had enough.
Very well.
Sorry about that. He gets antsy when other dual spirits are around. But considering the kind of people I bet you run into, it's always good to be cautious, isn't it?
Nate, what are you talking about?
Sounds about right.
Okay, I'm thoroughly confused right now, so I'm going to use the washroom and attempt to piece together any remote idea of what the you were talking about.
No problem, man. Take your time. I don't blame him. Some shows or backstories get so convoluted, the sheer concept of some things require people to leave the room to process anything. Bit of an odd question to ask, but... would you be up for a duel? As do I. Would you be okay with testing out this guy and his little dragon's strength, Exodius?
Maybe. Let's see how he fares against your deck, and maybe I'll step in.
Your own dimension, huh? Terrence, do you want to come see this alternate dimension?
Okay, but if we end up in the Care Bears dimension, I'm bailing immediately.
Fair enough. Alright, Pooh Bear. Lead the way. Damn. This place reminds me of that part of the Season 2 opening of Transformers Generation 1.
Really? That's what it reminds you of? Have you never seen Tron?
I'll prioritize watching it after I finish watching Sister New Devil and rewatch DxD again. Alright, I best warn you before we start. You've never faced anyone like me before. That sounded cooler in my head. Very well then. Now, let's rev it up! How about you take the first move? Dimension Contact. Now that's a new one. Well. A new summoning mechanic I've never seen before. Jeez, you go away to play Commander for a few weeks and they drop new mechanics on you. Now, that right there is a staple of the Dragon Rulers. Hope you're ready, Digi, because here I come. I'll pay 2,000 life points to activate this spell card, Ritual Arts of the Admiralty. By paying 2,000 life points, I can now add 2 ritual monsters with different attributes and 2 different ritual spells from my deck to my hand. The ones I will be choosing are my Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier and the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. As for ritual spells, I'll be choosing Super Soldier Ritual and Chaos Form. After doing this, I must discard a card from my hand, so I'll choose my Super Soldier Soul. Then, I'm going to follow that up by activating my field spell, Gateway to Chaos. And when I do, I can add a Gaia the Fierce Knight or Blackluster Soldier monster from my deck to my hand, and I'm going to choose my Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. Now, I activate Super Soldier Ritual. By attributing my evening and beginning nights in my hand, I'm allowed to ritual summon a monster. Titanium Enhanced Soldier, bounded by chaos, awakened from the grave by the offering from these loyal soldiers. I ritual summon Blackluster Soldier, Super Soldier! Since my 2 knights have hit the graveyard, my field spell will now gain a counter. And because I used Evening and Beginning Night as ritual material, my Blackluster Soldier will now gain 4 new effects. For example, I shall use its first effect to banish your Draco Sack. Darn. Okay then, well, unless that set card can stop me, I have something devious planned for you. Because now I'm going to activate my Chaos Form ritual spell. By sacrificing the level 8 Super Soldier on my field, I can ritual summon again. Come forth! Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon! BLS in my graveyard, so the field spell will now gain another counter. Now I may be wrong here, but you left those tokens in defense mode the last time I checked. And while I do not know what that set card is yet, I feel pretty confident knowing Max cannot be targeted or destroyed by your card effects. Since he deals double piercing damage, if I attack one of those tokens, this duel is already mine to win. Go, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon! Attack one of Digi's Mega Phantom Beast tokens! Chaos Stream of Destruction! Son of a biscuit! Oh well, still got half of your life points in one shot. Not bad, Max, old buddy. I think I'll just set one card face down, and then pass the turn over to you. And here I thought I was gonna get to use that. Shame your Draco Sack can't attack after using that effect, though. Though I have to ask, why didn't you go after my set card? Star Eater is an impressive dragon, but even it's not strong enough to take down my Chaos Max as it is right now. Now he's only at 2,000 attack. Fuck! You fell for it, you fool! I activate my face down card, evenly matched! Now how this card works is that it will banish cards face down from our fields until we each control the same amount of cards. And since at the time of activation, I only control evenly matched right now, all but one card of your choice is going to get banished face down. Interesting choice to save Reptilia there. Only one, huh? Alright then, I draw. I shall start by activating this, my Chaos Space. By sending my Charging Gaia from my hand to the graveyard, I can now add a level 4 or 8 Dark Monster from my deck to my hand, since I sent a Light Monster as cost. I will choose a dragon of my own, Chaos Dragon Levianair. Then, by banishing Chaos Max Dragon, Beginning, and Evening Nights from my graveyard, I can now summon it out. Then, Beginning and Evening's effects will now go off. Since they got banished, I'm now allowed to add a ritual spell and a ritual monster from my deck to my hand. I, of course, shall choose the original Blackluster Soldier and the Super Soldier Synthesis ritual spell. Now Levianair's effect will activate. See, when it's summoned, I can choose a different effect based on what monster I banished to summon it. Since I used both light and dark monsters to summon it, I can destroy your Reptilla and your set card. Go! Chaos Dynasty! What the? Why isn't Oh, it has an effect that protects it against destruction effects, doesn't it? Oh well, not like it'll slow me down that much. I now activate the effect of Super Soldier Soul in my graveyard. By banishing it, I can add a Beginning Night from my deck to my hand. Now I'll activate Super Soldier Synthesis. It allows me to now ritual summon a Blackluster ritual monster either from my hand or my graveyard, meaning my Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier is fair game. In order to do so, I must send monsters from my hand and deck to the graveyard as an offering. I will send the Light Beginning Night and the Dark Evening Night, who is dark, from my deck as an offering. Be reborn! Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier! And as you know, since I used Evening and Beginning as material, Super Soldier gains a multitude of effects. However, I know your Dragon Ruler gains you advantage if I banish it, so I'll settle on attacking instead. Go, Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier! Attack and destroy his Tempest! Admiral Chaos Blade! Now the original effect of this BLS activates. Since I destroyed your Tempest, you take damage equal to its attack points, on top of the 600 points of battle damage. Since I destroyed your Tempest, thanks to the added effect from Beginning Night, Super Soldier can now attack again. Now, destroy his Reptila Dragon! So it can't be destroyed in battle either, huh? But even so, you still take some battle damage. Luckily for you, Legionnaire cannot attack since I used its effect. But that's alright with me, because now I'll use one of Super Soldier's other gained effects, so I can now banish your Reptila Dragon. Next, I'm going to use another gained effect from my Super Soldier to banish one random card from your hand face down till your next end phase. If you say so, but as you may notice, I currently have 2 level A monsters on my field. Now what could that mean? Hell yeah! I overlay my level 8 Chaos Dragon Legionnaire alongside my Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier. Cage is bound by ancient technology. Chain your foes for their time of judgment. Executus Organ! Come forth! Number 68, Santapod the Sky Prison. Now, Santapod is a pretty unique Xyz monster. Not only does he gain 100 attack points for each monster in either player's graveyard, but on top of that, by using an overlay unit now, not only will it be protected from destruction by card effect until the end of the next turn, but neither of us will be allowed to special summon monsters from the graveyard until that time comes. Unfortunately for me, this is all I can do right now, so it's your turn. Hehe. There goes my classic BLS. Oh well. Say what? It's not over yet. I activate the effect of the Ritual Arts of the Admiralty from my graveyard. As a quick effect while in grave, when a direct attack is declared against me while I have a ritual monster in my graveyard, I can banish both itself and one of my ritual monsters to nullify any damage I take this turn. I will banish my Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier. As a friend of mine once said, the duel isn't over until the last card is played. I draw! Welcome to the party, old friend. I'm going to start by activating Chaos Space's effect in my graveyard. By banishing it, I'm allowed to target one light or dark monster in there who cannot be normal summoned or set, shuffle it back into the deck, and then draw a card. I choose my Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Game time. I now activate my own Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 more cards to refresh my... Well, you're no fun. Anyway, I now activate the effect of Super Soldier Ritual in my graveyard. By banishing it, as well as the Evening and Beginning Night left in my graveyard from earlier, I can special summon a Blackluster Ritual monster from my hoof. And guess what I drew? Hell yeah. Now because my knights got banished, I can add a ritual monster and ritual spell of my choice from my deck to my hoof. Naturally, I shall choose these. Red Eyes Transmigration and Lord of the Red. But that's not all. I now summon my Armageddon Knight. And now I use its effect, allowing me to send Blackwing Zephyros the Elite to my graveyard. Now by using Zephy's effect, by returning that Super Soldier I control to my hand, I can special summon Zephy back from the graveyard once per duel. Now, it's time for the final curtain. And unfortunately for you, there will be no encore. I will now overlay my level 4 Armageddon Knight, and my level 4 Blackwing Zephyros the Elite. With these 2 monsters, I build the overlay network, and I Xyz summon number 39, Utopia! This old guy has been with me since I was an impressionable kid in middle school. And now, it's time for another old signature play of mine. I activate Rank Up Magic Numeron Force. Taste the power of hope infused with the power of a devil. I overlay my Utopia. Go! Chaos Xyz Evolution! Now appear, a true veteran from my high school years. Chaos number 39, Utopia Raven! That's the least of your concerns right now. I shall now activate the ritual spell, Red Eyes Transmigration. By sacrificing the Super Soldier that was returned to my hand, I can now ritual summon as well. Super Soldier of the Hero Clan, offer up your soul to the Harem King of Brooklyn, coated in black-colored dragon armor. Ritual summon, Lord of the Red!
It appears now we have a full cast.
Time to end this. I activate Utopia Ray V's special ability. By using 1 overlay unit, I can destroy 1 monster you control, and then you'll take damage equal to its attack points. I hate to burst your bubble, Digi, but that's not going to save you here. During the turn I activate Numeron Force, all face-up cards on your field have their effects nullified, meaning RDA's gain ability will not save it. Damn good response. But there's a reason why I chose Lord of the Red to ritual summon. I activate Lure of the Red's effect. Since a card effect was activated this turn, I can either destroy a spell or trap or monster you control once, each. And I shall choose your Fiendish Chain. And because I did, Utopia V's effects never got negated. You played one hell of a duel, Digi, but now it's time for Utopia V to take a bow. Spinning Blades of Destruction!
Good job, Nate. That was a phenomenal duel.
Damn straight. Good game, Digi. I had a lot of fun. Rituals have been the most underutilized and undersupported deck style in the game, and for me, I liked playing Rituals the most, especially combining them with pieces from my older decks I could squeeze in that would work. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting on a new wave of Ritual support called Drytron to arrive in order to start playing. And from what I've tested, they're quite powerful and versatile. That could be the next evolution of Rituals like Necros was back then. Not my cup of tea personally, but considering how well it worked for you, it's definitely something to watch out for going forward. They're not all that different from ritual monsters when you think about it. I can imagine they will be, but only time will tell.
Not really something I'd use either. Feels a bit too bricky for my taste.
This coming from the guy who still uses Rainbow Dragon and Crystal Beasts.
Fuck off, you play Blackluster Soldier. That brick's even worse.
Yeah, they're mainly in Manhattan and the Crystal Empire right now. They're the only places I know of that have their hands on Link monsters right now. In fact, I have a bunch myself. Ask away, Digi. I'm all ears.
Grogar, huh? Christ, everyone's coming back to life these days. If the Lava and Ice Demons came back and dropped out of the sky, I wouldn't batter an eye.
Thank you for the offer, Digi, but I'm gonna have to decline your offer. This is your fight, not ours. If I was gonna face Grogar and whoever he's leading, I'd rather do it myself. It'd be less people to worry about while dueling. Besides, I have a better idea.
If this Grogar is as big of a threat as you say he is, and if he's anything like the one from Equestria's past, he's going to have quite an army. You'll need a way to divide his forces.
I say, convince him or one of his minions that Manhattan is going to be defenseless against an assault, saying it would make a good stronghold for them, to hopefully have him divert his forces over here.
Meaning, while we won't be helping you on the front lines, if he sends a substantial amount of his forces and underlings out here to Manhattan...
They're going to get glassed by me and Terrence.
Specifically me.
Hey, I can do glassing too. You forget what my sacred gear is. A story perhaps for another time. Let's warp back to the card shop.
Ah, you guys are back. Did you have a good duel?
Hell yeah.
A very, very close call for Nate.
But I managed to pull through just like I did against Spoiled Rich. Hehe. That's true, and it's always good to remember that a duel isn't over until the last card is played. It was a pleasure for me as well. I hope to see you again soon.
You could sense it too, right?
Right. That familiar feeling of darkness within him like it dwells within me. I hope he will be able to control it. You know what I'm going to have to do if he can't.
I know.
Nate, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing really. Hey Ryan, have you ever heard of dimension summoning?
What the fuck?